It is just after 6 a.m. and we're getting ready to get on our balloon ride today. It is pitch black outside. We're getting picked up at 6:35, so we're gonna get down to reception soon, and then we're gonna get on our way to a balloon ride. This is the moment we've been waiting for. All right, we're on our way.
We're waiting. We're waiting to get onto the balloon. They need to check the weather. 5 more minutes. At 7, we should know.
Our balloon was cancelled because of the weather, so we're back at the hotel. Now we have a dilemma. Do we go tomorrow because it's our last day here? Or do we stay here and take photos with the balloons in the background because we can only do one or the other?
I think take the photos with the balloon in the background because you can't get there anywhere with the landscape, and you can take a hot air balloon anywhere else.
Oh, disappointment is real. The disappointment is so real. We'll see. Well, no balloon ride for us today.
Tommy has gotten over his sulkiness.
Oh, still have a sad face. But the tour company contacted us and told us that they don't really have a booking for tomorrow. So we're just getting a refund on that trip, on that ride.
So let's have our fingers and toes crossed.
Yeah.
Because given that we won't be flying, hopefully we can see the balloons down on the ground.
Up on, you can't see it, the balcony's behind me, so yeah. No shot from the air, but hopefully that nice scenic picture with the balloons in the background that everyone comes here for, that we saw dozens of couples pining for this morning, but there were no balloons either. So
nope.
There's 2 days worth of cancelled balloons that are pent up for tomorrow. So no wonder we couldn't get a slot. But that's okay. We're gonna go into town now and do something else.
We're gonna explore the town and see what we find.
When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. When life takes away your balloons, you go find carpets instead. So we're going to a place called Galeri Ikman. I think I'm saying that right, where we can take some nice photos in the carpet store. Apparently
you need a booking to take photos.
So
we'll see.
We wonder how many other couples might have the same idea now that the balloon ride's been cancelled. And we decided to take a bit of a nap before we headed out because we woke up really early. Yeah. At least we saved ourselves from doing that tomorrow.
And just enjoying the scenery.
Yeah, we finally get a chance to. Now we get a chance to stroll around town a little.
No rush.
In the daylight, since we rushed out on tour yesterday, and on the day we arrived it was already quite late. So now we can have a look. Linda's wrapped up in a shawl that she bought yesterday while we were on tour. How much did you get it for?
60 lira.
Yeah, she haggled the hell out of that guy. With 60 lira, not bad for something touristy like this. Oh. Oh, cool. Oh, there's a cat in that garbage bin, I think. Oh no, it's underneath. Hello, kitty. Looks like we just found a viewpoint. Let's go have a look. It's up several stairs. So this will contribute towards my step count so I can eat some more pide later on.
There's a car here. Wow.
How did he even drive it up here? Ah, and there's our viewpoint, people. Under construction. Ah. Okay. It is actually called Viewpoint Cafe Restaurant. Wonder if there's a cafe or restaurant around here called like Lookout or Scenic Point.
Alright, the pub store should be around here somewhere.
Yeah, it's that way.
I see it. I see it.
There it is. Galeri Ikman. Or Ikman. Ikman. Underneath the ferry chimney too, of all places.
There's literally carpets from floor to ceiling. Do you have time slot for photo shoot?
Okay, here we are in the carpet store. What do you think?
It's amazing, hey?
Oh, gotta take our shoes off.
If it rains, doesn't the carpets get wet?
They clear it off.
Yes,
Oh,
raining
wow.
we can take inside. Yes.
Wow, okay.
We just paid 100 lira to get the photo shoot session here, and we're free to roam about and take photos as we please. So that's not too bad. And if we want to, we can buy something with $100 lira.
Well, we'll see what happens. I'm
well.
not sure if that's correct, or he will just give us a discount if we buy something here.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We'll see.
Right.
Anyway.
We'll start taking photos now.
Yeah. 10,000 photographs later. Okay, now we're in the inside. Look at that.
Is that oopsie-daisy? You went a bit too far in your photo shoot.
Oh, so many carpets. Oh, this is cool. We're okay. What's this here? Pottery.
Got the little bags.
Done with your photo shoot?
Yes. I know, being a model is so exhausting. But then I think the good thing is like the model, they would have a director who tells them how to pose
Yeah.
and how it looks, even though it feels weird.
Maybe one day we'll be Australia's next top couple model. Lunchtime.
Lunchtime. I want my P-day. We haven't had any like
Turkish food?
Turkish food. Well, we had some yesterday.
Yeah,
but
I
we
guess
haven't had
breakfast
P-day.
counts.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Off we go. What's that you got there?
A bag. Because I didn't want to get gypped.
Uh-huh.
The
Yeah.
photo was 100 lira,
Yeah.
and he told us specifically, he said, if you were to buy anything from the shop afterwards, then you can get the credit back for
Yeah.
how much you paid for the photos.
Yeah.
So I saw this bag and I was like, well, I actually need a bag for traveling when we go around Turkey.
Yeah.
So this bag, they told me was 150 liras, and we already paid 100 liras. So 150 take away 100 is 50 liras for this bag. But they insisted on, no, it's 150. And then I went to the boss and I was like, hey, this is what you told me. And then he was like, no, it's actually, you have to spend over 500 liras and then the photo shoot will be waived. And I was like, what? And then he was like, okay, I make you happy, 50 more liras. And therefore I got this for 50 liras. And that's how you get it done, kids.
Good haggle. Okay, old Cappadocia
We stumbled upon this.
cafe and restaurant.
We checked the reviews on Google and it was 4.4.
4. I want pide and kebabs.
And we just wanted P-Day, and
See.
right there at the door,
It says
so
pide.
very fitting.
Oh, look, we just got our first thing. There's a big chunk of bread. What's that? Is that honey and cinnamon?
I'm gonna just try to. Oh, it's nice and warm.
Tastes good? Dip it once in there and dip it in there. Okay. Now feed me. Feed me. Oh, it's not cinnamon.
What is it?
I think that's oil and that's some sort of spice.
No, good.
Not the kind of spice you would like.
The
Pide!
one that we've been waiting for.
Think that we've been here in Turkey for how many days now? 4 days? 5
4
days?
days, and we haven't had
Eddie
P-Day.
pide. Which one's this one?
It's got
Chicken,
some-
mushroom, pepper,
And tomatoes.
and tomatoes. Try.
Mm. Pretty good.
I want to get in on this. Take a bite.
Yeah, you like it?
I'm straight out of the oven. Yeah, it's not oily, it's not salty, it's just perfectly baked. Look at that. I think these guys deserve their rating. And now it's spaghetti.
Apparently it's a Turkish dish because we had a Turkish restaurant and they had a whole page of pastas.
Yep. Traditional Turkish bolognese.
Does it smell good?
It smells good. I actually smell a bit of spice in it.
It's cooked pretty well. The only downside is
Don't say cumin.
it tastes like, so last time we went to the Chinese restaurant and we ordered braised beef and tomatoes, and the beef had some kind of smell.
Yeah.
So this is minced beef and it has the same kind of smell, which I'm not a big fan of.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
okay, that dish is on fire.
oh. Oh my gosh. Wow.
That's so cool. So, how do we eat this?
I don't know. Do we like wait till the fire stops? Do you want to put your hand through it?
I can't get close to this because I'm afraid it's going to singe my eyebrows.
Just pick up your fork and taste the pasta.
Over on this side. Still watching out for the flames. I see what you mean. It's got a very strong beefy taste. All I say is that they have very flavoursome cows here.
So I think the flame is
Dying down.
dying.
What's it burning down? That's salt. It looks like it's salt.
It is salt, yeah.
Okay, I got a tomato.
Yeah.
Let's see what a flaming tomato tastes like. Oh, it's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's got a very nice roasted but not smoky flavour. It's just very thoroughly cooked through.
You think I will like it?
I never say you think you'll like anything, but I think you'll like it.
Alright. Should I try?
Yeah. Why don't I give you a mushroom? Just roast vegetables at the end of the day, right?
It is. Funny enough, it reminds me somehow of the spices on like the Lay's potato chips.
Okay. Alright,
Anyway,
so we
let's
have
begin.
potato chip veggies. Okay, we're gonna finish this off
We can even tip that in there, you know?
to make like a vegetable. I'm not touching that, that's probably hot. You have to light your food on fire for it to taste good. I like my food on fire, but I don't do it on purpose.
It was a good meal, hey? Good choice. So what are we going to do after?
We're gonna head back to the hotel, we're gonna rest up, and we're gonna get ready for this afternoon because we're going horse riding. Unless that gets cancelled. Okay, I just spoke to the hotel reception and they have 2 slots available for a balloon ride, so I just reserved with them. So it's back on! If the weather's bad tomorrow, I'm gonna cry, but it looks good. So fingers crossed, we're gonna do a balloon ride tomorrow.
How many kilograms you are?
100.
100.
Yeah.
Your horse, this horse name is Zeyna.
Zaina.
Zena?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hello,
You
Zena.
can touch.
Hello, Zena.
Are you famous?
I am famous, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. This horse for you. You can say me. Okay.
Look at it. She's so
decorated.
pretty.
Nice.
Why does your horse have a...
Oh.
Horse right leg. Yes, like this. Horse name
that
is Gözde.
Good.
Yes, everybody look at please.
Okay.
Your foot not full. Okay, maybe hurt here. Little takeoff. Yes, and pushing down like this. And
Okay.
hold tight with that. Hold here. Your hands all time down. Okay, not up like this.
Uh-huh.
If you pull the right, horses turn right. Pull the left, turn left. Pull the both, stop. Sometimes your horses wants eat hay. If she wants eat hay, you pull other side
Okay.
and kick both. All
Okay.
animals hungry.
Yeah.
All time, okay.
Just like us.
Oh. Bye.
Onlar Arya ile your horse.
My horse. Okay.
Zeyne başlıklı olan.
All right.
Oh, okay. First right leg.
Right leg.
Yes.
Over like this.
Perfect.
Ha ha ha. Off we go.
Hello there.
Hello. Hello, stranger.
I'm always taller than you.
Mm,
Okay, holding that.
I think I'll be okay, but I'll turn it off if it gets a bit bumpy. We're going to be riding off into the sunset soon. Oh my god, I'm so high up. Like a live action version of Red Dead Redemption. Everybody needs a tree break. Landscape. Oh, they're climbing. Go climbing. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. I need to.
Yeah, Zeyne. Slow walk.
So, what was started out as a really lovely ride into the sunset turned into a visit to a Turkish hospital because I fell off the horse. And it was actually really scary. So the horse started galloping really quickly. So I was gripping really tightly onto the reins. At this point, I'd stopped filming on the GoPro, of course. So the rein actually snapped as the horse took off. So
You lost control.
so I lost control. And then because the rein snapped, I went over on the left side and I tumbled onto the ground. I landed right on my hip. Not that you can see, but it's really, really bruised and swollen. So I was grounded, and I've actually got video of that part, funnily enough. They got us a Jeep, and so I hopped into the Jeep. And actually another guy, a British guy who was in another group, he fell off his horse as well.
They saw us coming up and they were like, oh, how come there's one horse without someone on there? And then behold, a couple of minutes later, one of the guys from the other group fell down because his horse lost control as well. It didn't seem like anyone was looking after that group. Like the leader of that group was actually holding my horse.
Yeah.
So like it was quite disorganized, I would say. And poor Tommy had to walk all the way from where he fell.
Yeah, so
to
the guy
just, like,
came
left him
over,
there.
got me up on my feet, and then I had to walk over to where everyone was parked. And he was like, "You want to get back on the horse?" I'm like, "No, I don't want to get back on the horse." So we got in the Jeep, and then they took us to the hospital. They treated me there, so got the X-rays. There was a translator there helping us. He was a really nice guy. That was an upside. Met someone really cool. But
he was actually a refugee from Syria, and he's the only one working. He's been in Turkey for 5 years to escape the war, and he has a family of 5.
Shout out to that guy. He took care of me.
He was a previous firefighter when he was in. He was the head of the a fire department.
So I got the X-rays. No broken bones. Just really what they call soft tissue damage. And looking at me, obviously I have a lot of soft tissue. So if I had a broken bone, this trip would have been over. But we're okay.
It was a really bad fall, and then immediately I was like, I want to get down, and the guy was like, no, I've got this all under control. And I guess he's right in the sense that his horse, he got down and his horse just bolted.
Horse, go.
Yeah.
So like if everyone went down, the horse would just be like running free. He was telling us, the horses here actually run free, and I guess maybe that's what they're used to as well. We booked this tour because on TripAdvisor it was like 4.5 stars, right? Like it was really, really good.
These things, you never know how it's going to act on the day. You never know what it's going to be like. But we're just glad that it wasn't any more serious. I am going to have a lip for a few days. I'm on painkillers and an anti-inflammatory, so it's just going to be really bad bruising, which I'm going to have to deal with. And, you know, they gave us a refund for that. I mean, you know, the least they could have done.
The leader actually came to the hotel to give us the refund.
Great.
Luckily, you can still fly tomorrow.
I'm not looking forward to being crammed in an airplane seat with a swollen hip, but all things considered, I got off easy. We were going to go on a balloon tomorrow, but I cancelled that because obviously I'm not fit to get up on a balloon. And I've had enough of doing anything that is even remotely risky or dangerous. So we're going to be having a very sedate trip for the rest of this honeymoon.
Just relax. Yeah?
Yeah. And the balloons are up. Oh my God. We got to get out there.
Dedication. I fell off a horse yesterday and still taking photos for me today. Love you.
An artist suffers from his craft. Oh, look at the red. If I see that horse again, I'm going to eat it.
No,
Watch out, horses. No, I will eat a horse. I will eat a horse. I probably have without knowing it, but now I will knowingly eat a horse for revenge.